Sometimes the influences of someone creative are very simple and obvious. In terms of track building, of course, we tend to what has already been built and try to copy it into the games we love. But also, a real-life track engineer like Herrmann Tilke tends to copy the same style of corners on multiple of his projects. Just look at Turn 8 at Istanbul Park and Turn 17 at Circuit of the Americas, for example. However, sometimes creative people turn to a blank sheet of track editor and make something that normal people like me wouldn't even think of. And that creative Finnish MATLAB whose map I want to show you today is Lurku, because he had the brilliant idea of turning his favorite childhood TV show into a racetrack. And this TV series is the Moomins. Originally, this is a series of novels and other media from Finnish author Tove Jansson, and it revolves around the Mumin family, consisting out of Mumin, Mumin Mama and Mumin Papa. Who are the Mumins? Well, they look a bit like hippos, but they are in fact trolls. And they live in Moomin Valley, or as it is called in Finnish, Muumilaakso. Which, now going full circle, is the name of Lurku's map. If you want to learn more about the Moomins and their author Tove Jansson, there is a brilliant video from Henry Kathman called The Complete Amateur's Guide to Mumin. Link for that video in the video description. Now that we have gone a bit over Lurku's childhood TV show trivia, let's have a look on his brilliant map. The best way to enjoy this map is to use Speedy, the standard TSU car. This is because you need it to make some jumps and it makes some sections manageable where other, let's say, more real cars would struggle a lot. The track starts at the Moomin's signature blue house and winds down to the river. Over the bridge you can actually do some sick skateboard tricks. After we disturb the campers on the bridge, we come across another small hut buried into the ground, and then we come into the part that I would simply describe as the magical forest. And what makes this forest truly magical is the use of a giant skyblock which creates the dark and gloomy feel in the forest. There is one hut in the forest which is highlighted. The highlight works with the natural lighting in the map, and the small triangle cut in the skybox does the rest. From the outside this might look a bit weird, but the effect while driving is simply amazing. After exiting the magical forest, you face a choice of going through a small series of tight turns or disturbing a red-dressed lady while drinking tea. Safe to say, someone chose the disturbance. Now comes the beach section. This is a welcome change in pace as it calms you down for the last part of this awesome map. Because after the beach comes a crazy climb up and inside the mountain. First you have to jump over the river, and honestly the jump is a little tricky. After you made it up the mountain, now we can explore the cave. With the cave section, the whole track transforms into a trial session. Underneath the waterfall you first have to navigate over some rock-spiked ice, and once you made it over this, you have to drive on a very You have to drive on a very slippery slope in order to advance in the map. This can take a while, so don't be frustrated when it takes you a few attempts.
One eternity later.
After one more slightly difficult jump, you only have to proceed for a bit for the finish line, which is a big sparkling jewel. It even reflects the light. And with this, you have seen the map. There are so many beautiful things here to be in awe upon. I sadly can't explain to you how you build things like this yourself. To be honest, I still don't know how to build a road in the level editor, but maybe you can ask Lurku himself on how he did these things if you are interested. I am sure he is happy to share his knowledge. So, now that I have showed you this brilliant map, let me know if you liked this video and which details I might have missed about the Moomins. Also, if you liked this video and you want to see more of this, it would be nice if you subscribe to the channel. This is Into the Happen. I am Paladin, and now go drive on Muumilaakso. It is a brilliant map. Now comes the beach section. This is a welcome change in pace as the calmed... Ach, Alter, ich kann echt nicht schreiben. Now comes the beach check. Now comes the beach.